Hey guys, today's training topic is your story. And your story is only thing that really matters. That is our job, so to speak, is to just share what the products have done for you and share what, the business that you're pursuing is doing for you and where you see it taking you in your future. Sharing your story is so powerful, but also having others' stories in your back pocket to share will just help them relate and see that this thing is bigger than just you. There's a spider on me. Okay, 2 minutes is the goal or less, but you don't want to make it so short that you're just like blah, 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 talking really fast like a robot and you're not relatable, so don't feel like so hurried and like, oh, I have to hurry up and I have to get this point in and this point in and this point in. If you just say it super casually, it's okay if you leave a part out. It might come back around that you can share that later. So again, just keep in mind when you are sharing your story, you're having a conversation. So number one, where you were in your life, what you saw. So you saw a business opportunity, you saw a way to supplement your income, you saw a friend got great results on a 24-day challenge. What you watched, what got you first interested, and then what you did about it. That you decided to share these products with others. You got great results. What happened there, and then again where you're going and what this business is going to be for you. Something I want to touch on is this has just been something recently that I've thought of. You want to have your story be compelling. A compelling part of your story, what I mean by that is, I think you just want to be really transparent. If you are just really honest and a little bit vulnerable with why you're doing this. I want you guys to listen to my friend Marcus. We went to No Limits with him. His story is like packaged perfectly. I want you guys to check it out now.
Hi guys, it's Marcus here from all the way down in West Virginia. Such a privilege and an honor to have Sarah ask me to share with you guys today. Just wanted to let you know a little bit about me and my journey with AdvoCare, which actually started just over 4.5 years ago now. I was 230 pounds sitting in my cube as a computer engineer with over $125,000 of student loan debt. Initially, all I saw was the product, so I jumped on a 24-day challenge, got great results, 14 pounds the first 24 days, got my energy and mojo back, and then over the next 6 months, I actually lost 51 pounds exactly, and I've been able to keep it off since then. But the coolest part was, I realized that if I was willing and able to help other people get the same kind of results that I got, that it could help me financially. And so when people started to ask me at work, at church, and family members, I just made the decision to share with them. And in doing that, I got off to a pretty quick start, made about $3 grand in my first 2 months, and I saw an opportunity here, dropped my skepticism, my belief grew, and over the next 1.5 years, I was able to actually replace my income as a computer engineer. From there, the sky was the limit. I walked away from that job, I went back to school to study evangelism and kept AdvoCare as a part-time business, got reconnected with my wife during those 2 years, and by the time I graduated, a second time AdvoCare was far and away strong enough to be our main income. It gives me time freedom and flexibility. It's allowed my wife and I over the last 2 years to pay off $73,000 of student loan debt. We're living a life on our terms, and we know that if and when the good Lord blesses us with children, they will not know the cyclical paycheck-to-paycheck lifestyle that I knew growing up, and they certainly will not know student loan debt. So we're excited to be sharing this with people. We love helping folks to get everything that they want out of life as well, and I have a special and fond place in my heart for both Casey and Sarah and what they're doing to help you guys. You are in the best of hands with them, and I know if we can do it down here, you can definitely do it up there. So I hope that this message lifts you up. I hope it gives you a little bit of a bigger vision of what's possible here, and I hope you decide to get into action to go and seize it. This is Marcus. Thank you guys for allowing me to share with you, and God bless.
Gosh, he's awesome. My favorite part about Marcus's story, it's compelling in the fact that it relates as life is today. He says in it, he is doing this so that if and when him and his wife are blessed with a baby, their child will not know the cyclical paycheck-to-paycheck life that he knew growing up. And they will not know student loan debt. That's powerful today. I think that's what all parents want. He's not out there making income claims, telling the world that he's going to be a millionaire tomorrow. He's not even bragging about he's been on incentive trips. They paid off an enormous amount of debt so far, but what he's saying, he's sharing his future, his goals. When I heard that, I thought, everybody's got to have that compelling piece. Now, I'm not saying to make it up, and I'm not saying to fabricate, but just find out, what is that compelling piece for you? There's a piece of your story that you're just not really sharing, or you're afraid to share, or you're leaving out because you don't think it's relevant or important. And I think I just encourage you guys in your story to find a compelling component. If you're not sure, you know, what that might be, I think it goes back to, you know, Kaylin's training on purpose, on why, and really diving in, breaking it down. You know, why are we doing this? What is this business going to do for us just in the future? In 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years, how is this business going to change the quality of our life and the legacy we leave for our family? Those sorts of things. So I do encourage you to really dig deep when you're packaging up your story, and share the most transparent, real, compelling part of it. What's most real to you, I encourage you to share that. You guys have got an idea of the story, why it's important. It is the only thing that is under your control. You know, you are in control of how many people you share your story with. Okay, call to action for this training. Call somebody up in your group, say, hey, can I share my quick story with you? Call up your leader and share your story with them, and they'll be happy to hear it. I cannot wait to hear your stories. Okay guys, see you in the next training. Bye-bye.